for the little bitty late start. I had to get a few other things done real quick. Um, Friday the 13th, first one of the year. All right, let's get this fired up. Get everything all linked in here together. There's that. There's that. Boom. We'll share this puppy out. Then I can get to reading this chat. And booyah. Posted. All right. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Sean. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good today. Santee. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jason is in the building with a machete. Let's see here. Tony, good morning. Man, just put this one out. Jersey Red makes an appearance. That should be good. We don't get to see Rusty in videos very much. Man, that thing's even crooked. Look at that. See what happens when you don't do anything for a couple days? I hope you guys are all doing good today. Happy Friday, everyone. Whether it's Friday the 13th or not, it's still Friday. So, I mean, that kind of has to make everything better a little bit. Good morning, Candy. Good to see you. Good. I'm glad, Sean. Uh, well, um, like we talked about the other evening, Wednesday evening kind of sucked a little bit. Uploading, spending 6 hours on that video, and I always watch my videos before I upload them. I mean, if they're super long, I skip like 2-3 minute marks all the way along, listen to them for a minute, and just keep skipping through till I get all the way to the end. That video on Wednesday, like I said, I got up at 2 a.m., I edited till 8 a.m., and that thing the sound was great, the video quality was great, everything. Good morning, Rusty. Good to see you, bud. Uploaded it, couldn't, and once you upload it, you set up for a premiere, you can't watch it again until it premieres. And got that premiere started Wednesday night, and be damned if sound was great for about 3 or 4 minutes into it, then just all of a sudden, psh, no sound. So let me see here. Hey, Sunny, morning. Before I forget, there's a lady that has some kids, River of Time clothes she wants to give away. Alicia Samoski. Let me get a piece of paper here real quick. Let me get this cord out of the way of my ashtray real quick before I set my mic on fire. Alicia Samoski. Now what? There we go. River of Time close. Cool. I got that down. I'll see if I can find her. And I'm real good about rehoming reenacting clothes and stuff. How can I skip today and just go into tomorrow? Nope, don't work that way, bud. And who knows, you may come to find out that Friday the 13th is your day. I mean, I usually have better luck on it. If I had the extra money, today would be the day that I go to the casino or buy lottery tickets. My luck is always better on Friday the 13th. So, exactly, lucky number 13. And that's how it's always been for me. So, you know, if I played Publishers Clearinghouse or something like that, today would be the day they'd come knocking on the door. I mean, I don't know why, but for some reason, Friday the 13th is the day that when I have played the scratch off tickets in the past, um, I would go out and spend $20 on tickets, and I may win $200. You know, the wife, she goes out and gets scratch off tickets. She might win back 50% of what she spends on Friday the 13th for some reason. On Friday the 13th, I always get my money back, if not double it. So, let me get back up here. I'm missing some good stuff here. But yeah, Jan, what I was saying, you know, except for Wednesday evening, yeah, the last couple days was nice. Let me see here. My heart doctor told me yesterday that my heart refraction rate has improved from 14% to 40 plus. Awesome. From far beyond anything he'd ever heard of. So that was unexpected good news. Congratulations, Tony. My God, that's amazing, bud. Today would have been my son's 43rd birthday. I'm sorry, Rusty. I know that's got to be tough. Uh, I can't even come close to saying I understand or I know how you feel because I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Um, just thinking about your daughter, even very possibly, Sonny. She don't really get into the reenactment thing. She's 13 years old. She's discovered electronic devices, and you know, you damn near got to hit her with a cattle prod to even get her to go out and lay on her trampoline and play with a tablet. She would rather be closed up in the house, and that's that. Now her best friend that's here all the time, that girl, Jesu criminy, that girl is, she's all about the outdoors. I hope everything is good today. No black cats walking across your path, ladders, stroll under, mirrors to break. Well, I've been carrying my black cat around all day. So, 2 o'clock this morning, 2:10 this morning, he was up in my face and wanting to be picked up and loved on, and I've been carrying him around all morning long. My dad was superstitious. Wait a second, no excuse. Sanity, I meant. Wait, that missing. Oh my God, it's going to be 90 degrees here today. 50 degrees. Well, you're lucky. Our temperature has started dropping. We were 88 the other day. Yesterday we were 83. Today I think we're supposed to be 81, and we're back into the 70s for the next few days. So I'm glad that northern Michigan is going to be getting a little bit of heat finally. Would come today. Yeah, I was just seen a video. I didn't get a chance to watch it. What the IRS is saying about tax returns for 2022, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. So, yeah, it would be awesome if it would come today. My dad's superstitious, never did anything on Friday the 13th today. Honor him by not doing anything. At least you have some. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Just being, wait, Tony. It is respect or just being an asshole. You pick. I don't think I've dealt with both. Guess we all have. Yeah. 65 right now. 61 here right now. But it's been 61 since 10 after 2, so. Oh, in case you guys did not get the, didn't get the memo, tonight, starting at 6 o'clock p.m., we are going to go live. We're going to do a 6-hour live stream slash fundraiser slash whatever the hell it is. We've got investigations coming up that's going to cost us, and I gotta get some funds in the bucket. So one of which is coming up Monday evening. So I have to I gotta get some funds in the bucket to what I was calling the investigation fund. That way we can pay for these investigations or pay the remaining balance on them. So, to be honest, I'm getting my ducks in a row, figuring to be dead in a year or two. Wow. I guess your heart kind of threw your schedule off a little bit then. If you was planning on being dead in a year or two, and it's gone up 26% since your last checkup, looks like we may have you around for a few more years than what you originally planned. I hear you're armed with coffee. Everyone is safe. Good. I had to step outside for a minute. You're good, Rusty. Whenever you need to step away, bud. I can't imagine going through it, and you have, all of our prayers and blessings. And so, I mean, definitely, if you need to walk away for a minute and compose yourself, take a breath, smoke a joint, take a swig off the bottle. You got my blessings, dude. Go for it. Didn't you just talk about spending money on? I said back when I did. Back when I did. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. There's been forever and a day since I scratched a ticket. The only scratching I do now is my butt. So, hey Elvis, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well today. Faith never let on here. Anybody know how to slow time down so I can solve 2 problems at one time? Yeah, it's called multitasking, bud. If you remember about this time last year, I was concerned about multitasking and getting things done, and you're the one that gave me the speech on being able to multitask. Practice what you preach, Skippy. Some days don't know whether to scratch my watch or wind my butt. Amen to that, Jan. Amen to that. I may have said in the past that most problems can be solved with enough muscle velocity. You may have said that in the past. Oh, I just throw everything out as soon as I find out, or I forget. in here? I don't know. I don't wear a watch. That's when you know you're in trouble. When you catch yourself winding your butt and scratching your watch, and you're not even wearing a watch. House and car in a month. Wait a second, trying to find a house and a car in a month to month. In a month to month and a half. Okay, I got you. I'll find my pocket watches once a month. Try to keep them working. Sounds about right. Some days I don't know if I'm coming, going, or done with. Or watch. I haven't since 2005. I quit wearing watches when well, I can't say I quit wearing watches. I quit relying on my watches when I realized that cell phones were more accurate on time. Even if they're shut off, they still keep an accurate time. So, I mean, just carry your watch in your pocket. Mankind's done that before. Checking on the chickens, trying to put them together today. I don't carry them on a daily basis. My pocket watch actually stays in my Western vest pocket. It's a newer pocket watch anyway. It's battery driven. So, as long as I replace the battery once every couple years, then I know it's always got perfect time. This goddamn computer now. You have a good setup for your chickens. She's got a beautiful setup for those chickens. Those little chickens should feel spoiled right now. Once in a while, it'll be way the hell off. Wow. I've never heard of a computer flipping time like that. I've never ran into that issue before whenever I've had one. Come to think of it, my phone did the switch. Yeah. Yep. 1846, Congress declares war on Mexico. Well, that's not a bad email to pop up. Today in history. I just go in stores and have a clock on the wall. It is a glitch in the taskbar. Never heard of that before. I had that happen right before my computer went out. Modern pocket watch. Modern pocket watch. Mike gave it to me. It's a Masonic pocket watch, and it's battery driven. Got the Masonic symbol on the front of it and stuff. So I carry it. I carry it out of respect for him, and it's a nice watch. If you didn't know it was battery driven, you wouldn't be able to tell. I'm back, walking oldest to school. Go for it. You need the exercise. Your ass getting big. No, it's not. I'm lying. I have half a dozen wind-up pocket watches. Oh, wow. I'd love to have more pocket watches. Watches are one of those things that are always cool to set up in a case and display the different chains that come on them, the different designs that come on the watch covers and stuff. I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have an antique pocket watch display hung up. We had it happen on our computers The NTP server went down. Everyone's time was off by 15 minutes when it was discovered. That would suck. But when shit hits the fan, I can keep track which harem member I need. Makes sense. Today is Buck Taylor's birthday. Really? Wow. Very cool. 84 years old. My God. I collect some at antique store. You need it fixed. And Justin, good luck finding someone. Get your savings account ready. Yeah, really. I believe it'll be gone when the shit. If there's a time difference of 15 minutes, you can't log into the network. I really believe in the rapture. Now, see, I didn't know that, Sean. I didn't know if your time was off on your computer that you couldn't log in. So, see, you learn something new every day. Not in an everyone disappear. Exactly. That's how I am. I don't believe in the everyone disappears scenario, but I guess in a sense I kind of, sort of, almost, but not quite believe in some semblance of a final days. But yeah, I'm not like the poof. Everyone's half of everyone in the world is gone. Candy tell Drew what happened to me yesterday walking. Most genuine, friendly folk I've ever known. Never log out. My dad's birthday party on Sunday. He'll be 90, still cutting his own bonfire wood. I've been wrong a bunch, so I don't argue it. Well, happy birthday, Buck. I did not know. Very cool. Passed out from the heat walking down the road. Yep, well, the way I look at it, blame that lovely ex of his. You know, it all started at Christmas time when her or the piece of flotsam that she's, you know, take the window out of the van and steal the girl's Christmas. Now he's got flat tires and cut brake lines and everything else on it. So, yeah, go figure. Rusty has already started today in history. 1835, first foreign embassy in Hawaii forms. 1846, U.S. declares war on Mexico 2 months after fighting begins. 1846, Atlanta Campaign, Battle of Resaca, Georgia. 1865, Battle of Palmetto Ranch near Brownsville, Texas. Final engagement of the American Civil War. Private John Jefferson Williams of B Company, 34th Regiment, Indiana Infantry, is last man killed. She was required to start foreplay. Oh my goodness gracious, he was pouring sweat when he got back home. It was 84. Heat index was 92. He was dressed in black, so it was extra hot for him. I can kind of sort of top it, but don't tell him when he gets back. It was 87 degrees here Wednesday evening, and it was 94 here in the house. I was outside dressed completely in black, grilling burgers and stuff for the wife and stepson and his girlfriend and everybody for dinner. It was a little warmer standing in front of the grill, so don't tell him that. And I've got 25 years on him. I guess I'm just made out of tougher oatmeal than he is. Heart is way better, so I can expand. He needs to not wear black. Man, I'll tell you what, we had the air on last night. I got up 2 o'clock this morning, shut the air off, and opened all the windows and stuff back up. I thought, I'll never understand it because we keep the air set at 71 for Grandma, so she don't freeze to death. 61 degrees felt warmer than 71 in the air conditioning. I can't explain it, but with that wind blowing in the house, it was downright damn cold. And I shut the air off, opened the windows up, and it finally turned the fans on. But it actually felt more pleasant in the house at 61 than it did at 71. 1978, Danvers State Hospital, psychiatric hospital in Massachusetts opens. Later serves as inspiration for Arkham Sanatorium in the work of H.P. Lovecraft, which in turn inspired Arkham Asylum in the DC Batman universe. Switch from black t-shirts to light gray. 1884, Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineers, IEE, forms in New York. Yeah, it's got to be the humidity, man. It was 92 here yesterday, too hot, but it was okay in the house in front of the fan. I open the windows at night. Keeps it cold. Yeah, I started to say, wait, Santee, Ohio, I've never heard of that. I almost passed out 5 times the other day when I walked town. The water and internet bills. It was only 79. Heat index was killer. I keep the bedroom AC set at 64. I ain't turned on the AC, and the rest of the house yet. In 1915, U.S. Secretary of State Bryan sends a note to Germany demanding that Germany disavow the attacks on the Lusitania and make immediate reparations. Probably because humidity is very low. Very possible. You walk to pay the internet? Yeah, I know. That's most of our stuff we pay with the internet, so. 1916, first observance of Indian Native American Day. Idea where everyone jump on here. A little online bill pay. Yeah, exactly. Telling any company I have my internet and cable. It's here in town. I had to pay the bill. Jan's life journey too. Welcome, welcome. 80 Western New York. I'm enjoying the weather. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. 1918, first U.S. mail stamps issued 24 cents. He might be a stalker. I doubt he's a stalker. I mean, you know, him and I have been friends for 2 years now, and I can't even get him to take a vacation and come up here and hang out with me when the weather's like, you know, our summer weather's like his winter weather, and I can't even get him to come up here and spend time with me. So I doubt he's a stalker. I don't think he's going to drive clear past Michigan to go to Ohio. 1934, Great Dust Bowl storm sweeps across the U.S. prairies. If I pay the internet bill online, they wait for 2 weeks before they take the payment off my cards. It's just a walk to town pay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You ain't the attractive part of Michigan, dude. I'm in the part that's right by northeastern Illinois and northwestern Indiana. I mean, it don't get much more attractive than this. 1941, Willie Lewis U.S. Jazz Band performs in Switzerland. 1942, helicopter makes its first cross-country flight. Just for my own legal protection. You know, they keep telling me that every time my nose itches, that means somebody's going to visit me. It's a lie. It's a lie. Don't believe it. That's like when your palm itches, you're going to come into money. No, I think when your palm itches, it just needs lotion because my palm and my nose itches every day, and nobody visits, nor do I ever come into money. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking it's just a straight up lie. But 1947, U.S. Senate approves the Taft-Hartley Act limiting the power of unions. Michigan is nicer where I am, no cities. Well, I mean, you know, I don't really have my nearest city is Niles, and that's, you know, that's still 15, 20 minutes away, something like that. So if you even want to count Niles as a city, I mean, Beast Doge. What did Beast Doge have to say? That Sonny deleted it. Well, you know, that's what the song says, Beast. The theme song for MASH was Suicide is Painless. So, God only knows. No, it's true. You're going to get a visit from Mr. Boogers. Nope, that's what I'm thinking. That's going to be the extent of it right there. Mr. Boogers. Northeast Illinois is in no way on God's green earth attractive. I like Chicago. I mean, I've only been there once in my adult life, but I mean, I thought it was fascinating. 1950, Diners Club issues its first credit cards. Please, you forget I've been there a lot. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I have to admit, you know, with the exception of Texas, um, Michigan is probably one of the prettiest places I've been. I mean, with the lakes and You know, the fact that the deer are so plentiful here, you'd be driving up through town and there's three or four of them walking down the sidewalk through the middle of the village. I mean, in a sense, it is one of the prettiest places I've ever lived. 1954 Pajama Game opens at St. James Theater, New York City for 1,063 performances. Didn't suck. 1954 U.S. performs atmospheric nuclear test at Inwittak. 1956 Pachyderm Building at Cleveland Metro Park Zoo opens in Cleveland, Ohio. Blessed everyone, be safe. Jan, you too, or Jan's Life. We already have a Jan in here, so I gotta call you Jan's Life so nobody gets confused. You have a good day too. Have a wonderful weekend. We will be on tonight for 6 hours from 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time until midnight. If you get a chance, come and visit. You never know what we're going to talk about. Chicago just waiting. D10s to push Lake Michigan to make it wetlands. Nixon attacked in Venezuela in 1958. Motorcade carrying U.S. Vice President Tricky Dick is attacked in Caracas, Venezuela. Several of Nixon's staff are injured. Pretty is in the eye of the beholder. I'll give you that. 1958 trademark Velcro is registered. Autumn in the Smokies is stunning. I will give you that. 1959 Kraft Music Hall with Milton Berle last airs on NBC. 1960 first launch of Delta satellite launching vehicle failed. 1966, U.S. federal education funding is denied to 12 school districts in the South because of violations of the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Nice chat here. I've seen much prettier in this. Seen much prettier in this country. I might be blocked soon. Ouch. Well, you won't be blocked here, sir. I can tell you that right now. Everybody here is used to your shenanigans, so I think you're safe. Not prettier, much pretty. Back listening, gotta shut my windows. Already been through New England states, all times of the year. And, and I've never been to New England. So, I said out of the places that I've lived, which, I've lived in Tennessee, I've lived in Indiana, I have lived in Texas, and I have lived in Michigan. And the part of Tennessee I lived in, it wasn't bad, but I was still hour and a half from the Smokies. Texas was just gorgeous. I love the Southwest. If I could get the wife to move, I would move back to the Southwest again. But she was born here, grew up here, wants to die here. If she don't straighten up, it's going to be sooner than later, but still, happy wife, happy life. Let me see here. 1971, Grace Slick of Jefferson Airplane seriously injured in a car accident. The desert country in Arizona. Would love to go there because I love the desert country in Texas. 1973, Cyrano opens at Palace Theater in New York City for 49 performances. So, how about Wilmington, North Carolina? Going there in a couple weeks. Going there for What the Paranormal's family get together, Sean? 1975, hailstones as large as tennis balls hit Warnerville, Tennessee. Southwest, you mean Chicago. Smokies are beautiful. Yeah, now the Smokies are beautiful during the sunrises. 1977, Howard Stern begins broadcasting on WRNW, Blair Cliff Manor, New York. 1978, Angel closes at Minskoff Theater, New York City after 5 obviously very suck-ass performances. 1978 musical Runaways, Running Somewhere, Some Ways. Opens at Plymouth Theater, New York City for 199 performances with Elizabeth Swados. 199. 1978, Joy Chitwood drives a Chevette 5.6 miles on just 2 wheels. Yeah, I wanted to go to that too, Sean, this year since I missed the one in Texas last year. I wanted to go to that this year. I wanted to bring Tommy Tombstone with me, since he was nominated for one of the categories for the new videos and stuff, but can't get blood out of a turnip. Thanks for the Broadway nod. Only been to Charlotte and was not there long. Yeah, I mean, that was my plan. I was going to try to come up with the money and ride down with Rob or something, carpool with somebody. And like I said, have Tommy come with me, and there's just no way. There's no money on either one of our parts, so I guess we'll have to shoot for next year. Painted Desert is something that should be on everyone's must-see list. Wow. I love Blue Ridge Mountain Trail. I'm nominated for one categories too. Been to Charlotte many times for NASCAR. I did a stint on Blue Ridge Parkway this summer, so you're all welcome to come down and visit. I'm only going to be 103 this weekend. Rob's not going now too. Oh wow. See, I didn't know that. I hadn't heard that he wasn't going. I knew he was planning on it. But it's like I always say, Dad always told me, plans are those things you make as life passes you by. You might plan on doing something, but that don't mean you're going to be able to. I would love to see this. I always wanted to. I mean, just to get together and hang out with everybody down there. Go on the investigation together. Just, spend time with the group would be cool. That's... Some things come up and now he doesn't have the funds. That's sad. That's sad. 'Cause I know you guys had a ball in Texas last year. So, yeah, that would have been very, very cool for everybody to be able to get together again. But, maybe next year. Who knows? Um, I've traveled when I was younger. I'm glad I did. Trying to think of the most beautiful place I've seen. Making plans is a good way to hear God laugh. All right, Santee. Take care, bud. I'll talk to you later. We'll see you tonight. Hopefully next year it'll be closer to us. That'd be very cool. That'd be very cool if it was a little bit closer to us. It's it's a shame it's so bloody expensive in Joplin or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of really cool haunted locations in Joplin. Um, and I mean, even if you can come up with the money to pay for the location, they've got the Titanic Museum down there, and they have a lot of artifacts from the Titanic there. And I've heard several paranormal investigators talking about how a lot of the locations there at the Titanic Museum are people have encountered paranormal experiences and stuff there. That would be really interesting to check out. It's true form of stunts show back in the 80s. Flemington Fairgrounds. Seen the show many times. Very cool. 1979 Utter Glory. Morrissey Hall opens and closes up Mark Hellinger, New York. We've been to Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, and New Orleans. Once in baby North Carolina. Where else I've been out of the South? 1982 Terry Leah Utley, 20, crowned 31st Miss USA. This might sound odd, but there was a small canyon waterfall about 3 miles from my house in Missouri as a kid. I think it takes the prize. Missouri's pretty. Missouri's really pretty. I've just never lived there. Only been through there a couple times. Let's see. 1984, Oliver closes at Mark Hellinger Theater, New York City after 17 performances. You want to talk paranormal, go to the French Quarter, New Orleans. What, Tater Tot?
I got everything from under my bed. I did the mattresses all by myself.
Oh, did you flip them up and everything? Well, I'll still be in there to help when this is over.
Okay.
We'll get her done. Talk paranormal, go to the French Quarter, New Orleans. Oh, Jan, I would love to. I would love to spend time in New Orleans around the French Quarter and stuff. Um, that would just be mind-boggling. Be able to do that. There's a lot of history there, dating way, way back. 1985, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Police drop explosive device on house occupied by revolutionary black separatist group MOVE, killing 11 during standoff after shootout. Ozark area is awesome. Go fishing down there. Table Rock Lake. Wow. Never seen the Ozarks. Moving to the gateway of the Ozarks. 1991, Apple releases Macintosh System 7.0. 1992, 3 astronauts simultaneously walked in space for the first time. Wow. I'm really sorry, guys, if I seem out of it today. I'm just exhausted. I slept for 2 hours and 20 minutes last night, right about. Um, been up, like I said, since 10 after 2, and I even went back, tried to lay down again once I got the house more comfortable. Just tuckered, but I'll be all right. I'll get a nap in today, like old people do. That way, I'm geared up for tonight. Hey, G, good to see you, bud. Good morning. Hope you're doing good this morning. Another great guy, Frank Stallone. 1992, Frank Stallone beats Geraldo Rivera in boxing on Howard Stern show. You sleep when you're dead. Quit being a big baby. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I've been to Bourbon Street, New Orleans. That's all. Just gonna take a boat ride on one of the paddle boats, paddle power boats, but we missed it and didn't get in time. Oh wow, that sucks. I got to admit, I always thought that would be kind of cool to get on one of the paddle boats. My dad did on the Ohio River. Um, Ford Motor Company had a getaway for some of their top service people one year, and my dad went down, got to ride the paddle boat on the Ohio River. Um, can't remember where he pulled out of. I think he pulled out of Cincinnati or something. But he said it was like nothing he'd ever experienced. January 6th annual business person run held on Wall Street. I did Marty drunk thing when I was 18 at Bourbon Street in my guitar room. Wow. I recall how many boobies I saw. How I got home. 1993 CBS soap opera Knots Landing ends 14-year run with 334th show in Netherlands and U.S. We'll do some investigating in New Orleans. Lots of interesting places. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. They blew the whistle. We just got there. It was pulling away from the dock. We have a paddle boat up here about 40 miles from me. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. "1995, Chelsea Smith, 21 of USA, crowned 44th Miss Universe. Shannon Moakler, 19th New York, replaces Chelsea Smith as Miss USA. Heck, even I could beat Geraldo Rivera in boxing. Yeah, you seen how big of a boohoo whiny buddy was when he got his nose broke on his show. Just punch him in his nose again. 1996, O.J. Simpson appears on British TV discussing his not guilty verdict in Oscada. Huh. I did not know about that. 2004, final episode of Frasier on NBC is watched by 33 million people. We have paddle boats here all the time. At Mardi Gras was the first and only time I ever copulated with a chick that was a complete... I gotta start reading these things ahead of time silently to myself before I just blurt them out. Your only time, huh? Man, I wish I could say that. 2010 Rock for the Rainforest benefit concert held at Carnegie Hall, New York City. Performers include Sting, Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, Mary J. Blige, Debbie Harry, Lady Gaga, and Shirley Bassey. And only about 75% drunk. Tony, you're a dirty hoe. Be good. All right, 2013, Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield departs the International Space Station and returns to Earth. Eh? What was it Dan Aykroyd said to, what was her name? Jane Curtin on Saturday Night Live? Jane, you ignorant slut. I'm not a slut. Free of charge. Wait a second. Did I get them confused again? I thought a slut was free of charge and a hoe charged for it. Those days are long over for me. 2019 new study on the moon shows it's still shrinking with recent moonquakes as it cools, published in journal Nature Geoscience. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. No, I am a slut. Okay, all right. Gotcha. 2019 actress Felicity Huffman pleads guilty for her part in U.S. college admissions scandal. 2019 China retaliates against the U.S. as their trade war escalates, raising tariffs on $60 billion worth of goods affecting over 4,000 items. Yeah, or was, back in those younger wild and crazy days. 2021, American CDC says people fully vaccinated against COVID-19 can stop wearing masks. Boy, that was a huge joke. There's still places around here where you have to wear one. Mainly doctors' offices and places like that. I think it'll always be that way, though. At least for the foreseeable future. Maybe not always, but at least for the foreseeable future, you want to go to the doctor, cardiologist, proctologist, you got to wear a mask. Which I don't understand because they're dealing with the other end. They shouldn't be concerned with what you're breathing. They should be more concerned with what you're eating. I don't understand the thinking in the dentist's office you wear a mask in the waiting room. And it's off the entire time you're in your chair. And see, that's the funny thing about our doctor's offices around here. You wear them walking in the room. They check your temperature with the little scanner and stuff. You sit in the waiting room with the mask on, and as soon as you go back to the examining room, the nurse, the doctor, you all take your mask off. Yeah, we have some signs hanging around here that say face coverings are suggested for your safety. And I walk in without a mask, and I'll see people standing in there in a mask, and I'll still be reading the sign when I walk in the door. It's like minding your business is suggested for your safety. I'm vaxxed, I'm healthy, I'm good. Our stores can have wear mask signs, but no one does. Oh man, I'm gonna try to get a video up tomorrow or Sunday, y'all. But do not forget Monday evening, from 6 to midnight. We are doing the Morris Performing Arts Center in South Bend, Indiana. Um, the video I'm gonna put out this weekend. I think is gonna be possibly some of our upcoming events and uh, some of the stories behind them. We just got word last night. Now, those of you that don't live in the Michigan, Indiana area, there was a cult organization here in Michigan for several years called the House of David. Um, at one point in time, they had a amusement park set up in a forest um, in western Michigan. And we have been granted permission to go in and to do an investigation at the amusement park slash zoo. It closed down in the late 70s, but the all the buildings, the fountains, everything is still standing. That has been set for early June. So we will be going in there here in the next month and doing an investigation at what became known as the Town of David. They're even giving us cabins. They're giving us 2 cabins for free to stay in if we want to do an overnight investigation. So this will be pretty interesting. I've been doing some research on that place this morning, and there's a lot of stories. Not to mention Tommy Tombstone and Randy from Randy's Real Paranormal was out there last night checking the place out, talking to the lady that runs it. It's actually an abandoned park now, but like I said, everything is still there. The train tracks, train depot, the trains, everything. They just abandoned the place and left. It's over by oh, I don't have it saved up here anymore because I saved it to my upcoming events folder. So it's over by St. Joe, Michigan. It's almost directly west of me, a little bit northwest. So, what is that? What was that? I missed something here. I don't understand thinking in the. Oh, yeah. Shoes if you wear mask signs, but no one does. OG brand on YouTube posts that phrase. I called my insurance yesterday. They still have a message to get vaccinated. 10 minutes of the call. Guy had COVID in January. Thought I was dying. Day 3, my friend, mentor Elliot had it. He was on the vent for 2 weeks. Wow. You're doing Rusty and his friends dealing with COVID. I hope Elon Musk buys your censoring. Well, you know, if he buys Google, he owns YouTube, because Google owns YouTube. So he's going around buying all kinds of cool things up now. So Oh, and for those of you, and I just found this out last night, for those of you who have not yet seen the new Ghostbusters movie, I found out that it will be on, I believe, Stars on the streaming network, Stars Plus or whatever it's called, um, the 16th. So next Monday night it will be on there for free. So you can see it. We seen it at the theater with Danny and the Kalamazoo Ghostbusters, and I'm here to tell you it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. So we are going to watch it on the 17th since I will be at the Morris Performing Arts Center on the 16th. Um, I can't wait to see it again. Up in the air with Elon. He wants all fake accounts removed before he takes it. Marianne had COVID, lung, and pneumonia. Still has major respiratory problems. I have COVID fog. Always dealt with ADD, and now I'm dumber than ever. Well, I don't know if it'd be considered dumb or not, but I mean, don't forget, not only are our memories naturally buggered up as we get older, but diabetes is really, really cool at screwing with your short-term memory. And so I'm getting screwed from two angles, and I'm not even getting lunch, a kiss, or a pat on the back for it. So, yeah, I don't know if it's dumb or not. I sat in here for a second this morning, couldn't remember how to work the computer, and then just all of a sudden, there it was. So, no, KG has not been in here. She probably up all night long talking to her man. If they get rid of fake accounts, there will be hardly anyone left. Very true. Very true. Okay, I didn't want to have missed her for thinking I was being rude, being thought. Asshole's okay, rude, no. No, 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 no. That's why we love you, just for the way you are, Tony. Good morning, Caucasian. Good to see you, bud. I played guitar for 2 years now. Once COVID, I struggled to play material that I played for the time period. Wow, really? How much love back, bud? Good morning, good morning. Good to see you, Caucasian. The old Tikataka is busy this morning. My God. Welcome back, Ty. Good to see you made it. Alive and kicking, chicken. People are weird. YouTubers are flaky. Met a lot of flaky ones, man. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with YouTube and folks these last couple weeks. Um, Guys I have followed for a long time just all of a sudden straight up became big throbbing bungholes, talking about other YouTubers, causing trouble. It's like, dude, I completely stay out of it. I don't understand anything that's going on. Sorry it took so long. Got stopped a couple of times by folks. Well, you know, it's nice folks stopped you and said, hi, good to see you're alive. Since you tried to, exasperate yourself yesterday, walking around Johnny Cash, dressed in black on a humid day, asshat. That's all I can say. Dingle dork. There's another good one for you. Cleaning up my yard with the weed whacking. Oh, there you go. Get off there. You're tickling my lip. Yeah, Candy, and I don't understand it. From what I have been able to pick up from Wolf and Hound and folks like that, somebody else that I have followed for a long time, and that I thought was really cool, um, just all of a sudden went bat poop crazy and started posting a bunch of negative stuff and nasty stuff and everything. And it's like, man, that does not sound like them. And it's like I'm not gonna pull punches. I'm not gonna get involved. I'm just gonna sit back and let the cards lay out themselves. It's not affecting me. It's not affecting my channel. So I'm going to stay the same wonderful person that I've always been. I'm going to try to be here as often as I can. I'm going to keep putting out my content as often as I can. I'm going to keep doing investigations as often as I can and getting the stuff posted. Let me see here. Cut the seedlings growing and squirrels hiding acorns. Having to see people come into our channel, starting channel. I just tell them to shut the hell up or get gone. I make creators and private streams every couple of days like I did with you, and they schedule and vanish. Good to see you too. Always good to keep yard works. Yeah, I got the yard mowed the other day finally after almost cutting my legs off with the blade flying off the lawnmower twice. Neighbor actually got a hold of him with all his impact gear and lock washers and everything, got the blades put back on. Went to start weed eating and got about 5 foot of weed eating done on the flower bed on the hill out front, and all of a sudden, there went the last of the weed eater string. So I took some artificial sinew, braided about 9 strands together, and tied it to the weed eater spindle and went to work and finished the whole yard with 9 strands of artificial sinew. Girlfriend doing? For no reason I can think of. Our one channel's taken my wrench away. Several channels took mine away, and I don't understand that because, well, one of them I was trying to do what a moderator does and promote the channel on the channel, and I guess the head moderator didn't like me doing their job, and they complained and had my wrench pulled. So it's like, do your part. Quit leaving for half hour at a time and letting people come in here and say what they want to say. Message day is show twice 8 hours apart. Suddenly I'm harassing them. Doing well, enjoying nice weather. I'm still waiting for the lawnmower guy. The rain has put him behind. All right, Tony. You have a good day, bud. Take care of yourself, and we'll catch you later. Hope to see you tonight. You take care. Have a blessed day. You do Tony have a good day. Jan, I'm still waiting on the specialist appointment for my stage 3 fatty liver. Crazy chicken. Good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning. Man, it is 20 minutes after 9 already. My God, we only got 40 minutes left. It's flying, flying. The only people I'm on regular streams is you, G, and Patty. That's how I am regularly. I've got a few that I will sit and try to catch regularly, but once again, for some reason, I don't get a lot of notifications anymore. So, Bald and Bonkers, you know, Dakota and Chris, I've been on their show a few times. They've been on here on our Friday nights. They had Dakota released a video last night, and never got a notification for it. I found it this morning. As a matter of fact, it's still saved on my other tab up here to finish watching when this is over with. But I have thought about also joining up with Bald and Bonkers and starting to do a live stream over there once a week. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. She says thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups. Not much Elvis. Always FaceTiming with KG, Wookie, and Ty. Group chat. Oh, I watch Hauntings with Hodge. A great day, everyone. Gotta go. Vehicle hunt and house hunt. Now, how are you going to go out looking for... How are you going to go out looking for a house and a car when you ain't got a car to go out and look for a house and a car in? You're supposed to be moving away from that godforsaken town. Like 5 hours closer this direction. Well, he ain't going to be out walking because he's trying to move about 5 hours away from his present location. So he ain't going to be out walking. If he is, he's not going to accomplish much today. I'm moving away from this third world hellhole. Actually, Ty, you want to live in a very you want to live in a very cool location. Get online and look up the most haunted town in Illinois. I've done a story on it last year, and the whole town has reported paranormal activity. Might get me. It might actually get me and the whole team out there for that one. What if I have terrible tasting clothes? So I take it things went well on Tuesday. Templar, good morning, bud. Hope you're doing good this morning. Pocket watch. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Like I said earlier, guys, I probably wouldn't be doing that 6 hour stream tonight, but it was brought to my attention that we do have investigations and stuff coming up here that we had to pay for, and most of it's already been covered, but can always use that little bit of help. So I told the wife I was going to sit down tonight and do a 6 hour stream and see if we can pad the investigation fund a little bit. Of course, you know that helps. That helps to get us into some of those different higher exposed places. Helps to get a little bit of equipment, things like that. New lighting, fun shit. Oh, that's understandable, Jan. That's understandable. A lot of people are in that situation, and I don't blame them one bit. You can only do what you can do. And besides that, I enjoy the moral support just as much as I enjoy any other kind of support. So, plus fuel here is going to be $6.99 a gallon. My God. Yeah, it's not up near that down here. I think the wife paid just under $4 a gallon the other day. $3.99. So, but I did find out too, and I'm gonna make sure and let you guys all know that, or all know this. If you can find a Murphy's gas station, the ones that set up in by the Walmarts. If you can find a Murphy's, you go into Walmart. They have a special card in Walmart. Of course, the card is free, and then you put cash on that card. You can go out and use that card at Murphy's and get like 10 cents off a gallon. In some locations it's only 5 cents off a gallon, or some Murphy's, I should say, because you only get the cash off if you use it at Murphy's. But I was talking to our lady at Murphy's in Niles last week. Murphy's is usually the cheapest around anyway, but if you go to my mom and dad do it down in Crossville, Tennessee. They get a dime off a gallon whenever my mom uses her Walmart card. They quit using just the regular Walmart card. They now have a special card to use. You just ask the people at customer service at Walmart which card it is, or go to Murphy's and ask them, and they'll tell you. And you can run right into Walmart, charge the card up, then come out and get your gas at a little bit cheaper price. I keep the kids till after trial. My lawyers sending subpoenas, child protective services, the school, law enforcement for the BS. They really honestly need to. That's good. I know you are, Jan. I know you are. I have Murphy's all around. The ones by the Walmart. Cool. Yep, most definitely. A gift card gets cents off at Walmart. I get all my gas at Murphy's. It's pretty cheap compared to everywhere else. Definitely. We have $4.39 here. Jay's driving my car since it gets better fuel mileage. I don't go much. And he goes, it's not far. I get to take Big Red. Done that for years. Trial will be sometime at the end of the year. We don't have Murphy's. Wish we did. Yeah, you really got to look around. I mean, you gotta go to like a Walmart superstore or something like that to find a Murphy's gas station. As a matter of fact, let me see here real quick. Oh, let me see here. Murphy's, Amelia, Ohio, Hamilton, Ohio, Franklin, Ohio. Let me zoom in here a little bit. There's one on 73 just north of Franklin. Not very far from 5 Points. Zip, 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 zip. There's one on 129 just north of Fairfield. There's one on what is that? No, that's there's one just northwest of Bethel on the east side of Cincinnati. Yep, and that's all they're showing for that area. So, yeah, 129 north of Fairfield, one just northwest of Bethel, and one just west of Springboro, or just north of Franklin, however you want to look at it. See you later, crazy chicken. Have a good day, bud. Good to have you back, Tony. Our Walmart doesn't have a gas station. Those are too far from us. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure exactly where you was from Cincinnati. Those are the only ones I seen were those three that I mentioned. None of the Walmarts in this area have Murphy's. Would take as much gas to get there that we save. Used to when daughter split with Murphy, Walmart tore it down. Ah, gotcha. Check out Kroger too. That has a gas station because they do the same. Now see, I didn't know about Kroger's. The only Kroger's around that I know of that has a gas station in the parking lot is the one in Mishawaka, Indiana, just east of South Bend. They have one Kroger's that has a gas station, and I never heard about that. So, but I've not been there in 7 years either. So, don't have any Murphy's near any of our Walmarts. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess Murphy's gas station is either owned by Walmart Corp or they have a contract with Walmart. So you buy that certain Walmart gift card and you can use it at Murphy's to get like a dime off a gallon. I mean, it's not a big savings, but in today's economy, any dime you can save is, well, you know. Walmart, or Murphy is Walmart grandkids, I would guess. Something like that. KG, glad you finally got up to join us. spend half the night FaceTiming with the boyfriend instead of going to bed. She can get up, come in here, and be with us. I mean, what does Wookie got that we don't got? Don't answer that question. Remember, we have children watch this show. Shit, her attention, obviously. So yeah, the way it's looking right now, y'all, Monday evening, the 16th, we will be at the Morse Performing Arts Center for the first ever paranormal investigation. 2022 is the 100th anniversary. It was a vaudevillian theater before that. The Morris bought it in 1922 and turned it into the Morris Performing Arts Center. There have been numerous reports of paranormal activity, shadows, voices, footsteps. It is seating, or it does have seating for about 2,500 people. Looking really forward to going in there Monday night. Thursday, let me see, 17th, 18th, 19th, Monday, Tuesday, Monday. The 19th, I will be taking off to do my security at the Niles Renaissance Fair. That will run the 21st and 22nd, but I'll have to be there early Friday morning to help the vendors and stuff, people coming in to know where they're supposed to set up at. So I will be there the 19th, 20th, 21st, and come home the 22nd. And then, like I said, just a week or two after that, we are going to do the Town of David over by St. Joe, Michigan. Part of the House of David religious organization that was rampant in the state of Michigan early through the later part of the 20th century. Let's see here. It's right 13th. I'm scared. Everyone love and light. Templar, take care of yourself. Be careful out there and have a good Friday the 13th. Hopefully we'll see you tonight. Take care. Yep, 9:42. Thank you, Sonny. It's getting close. 18 minutes, and then I get to go help the daughter get her room cleaned up. Cleaning a 13-year-old's bedroom. Thank you. Gotta go give Kat her medication. We'll take off now. Pocket watch, you take care of yourself. Hopefully we'll see you this evening. Have yourself a good Friday the 13th, and if we don't see you tonight, have a good weekend. Oh, thank you, KG, Candy, Jan. like I said, I will release a short video tomorrow or Sunday about covering some of our upcoming investigations. Um, it's nearly midnight. Wow, you guys are a few hours ahead of us. I didn't realize you were that far, Pocket Watch. It's almost Saturday. Oh, yeah. I gotta plan out my packing for the trip to the place this weekend. The building is supposed to be delivered Monday. Very cool. Very cool. Now, is it coming in one piece, Tony, or are they going to bring in the materials and build it on site, or how are they going to do that? Oh, it's a complete building. So it's actually not a large cabin. It's going to be comfortable for you and the wife, but other than that, people are going to have to pitch tents out in the yard if they want to come and visit. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a large cabin, but I wasn't sure exactly how big it was or um, anything. I didn't know if they'd bring it in on a big flatbed, or if they would bring it in two sections, or if it came in they had to build it. So we were discussing buying a camper, but the money isn't it. Oh, of course. My God. The wife and I have discussed it for years because she's not real big on tent camping anymore with the problems with her hip and stuff. Um, we've actually been looking for a small camper to pull behind the car when we do our family reunions and stuff. But my God, by the time you find the right hitch for the car, buy the camper, get it insured, get it plated, everything, it's just ungodly, man. Oh, 12 by 24? That's not too awful bad. I've seen so many times, man, people have taken pole barns and stuff and they built nice houses, nice cabins and stuff using pole barns and stuff as the outside. Um, by the time you lay the insulation and get the interior done, pour your concrete floor, and then again, I've seen some yahoos that had money to throw away, more dollars than cents. Go out and buy a huge pole barn, put a second floor in it, um, the whole shebang, man. Frame the inside of it like you frame a house, and Drew, you better to get an air bed set up. We actually have a really nice air mattress. It's just the getting out and standing up thing that really irritates her hip. That's why our bed sets, oh my God, 2.5 foot off the floor. I mean, you fall out of that bed at night, you got to worry about, breaking a rib or something, or dislocating a shoulder. That thing sits up off the ground. Um, and even it's hard for now, see, we have a metal frame that when I take the air mattress with me, We've got a queen size frame that expands out, then you blow up the air mattress on the frame, but our tents aren't big enough for it. We tried setting it up. We tried setting it up inside our 12-man tent one time, and because of how it slopes on the sides, because usually her and I will take one room, we'll give the daughter the other room, and because of how the sides slope down, you've probably only got 18 inches, maybe 20 inches. Just get a bigger tent. But normally when I go out on my own, even with my back and everything, I just take a cot, a steel and canvas cot, and set it up, fold a couple of our big comforters over, just double them over, set them up on top of it. I'm good. That's how I'll sleep next week out at camp. Back when I had my buffalo hide, that was like having an air mattress. I would take it and I lay it out flat. I would fold the legs and the rib cage area under and just sleep on the back. And that thing was just absolutely incredible. That was 70 pounds of heaven right there. Didn't want to cover up with it in the wintertime, you'd suffocate. But by God, that thing was great to lay on. I would love to get a bigger tent. I would love to get a bigger tent, but after 30 years of using nothing but canvas tents, setting up these new tents, these modern tents, I'm not ashamed to say I got to pull the directions out to figure them out. These things have me dumbfounded trying to set them up. Now see, if I had my way about it, I'd go out and I would buy a canvas wall tent with 4-foot walls and an 8 or 9 foot peak. Voyager tents. What hunting parties go up into the Rockies and you'll get 10 or 12 guys sleeping in one and still got room for a wood stove and everything else. I like space in my tent. I don't like to get up and be standing right up against a wall or something like that. I want to have room for my boxes. I want to have room for my clothes boxes. I want to have room to hang clothes if I need to. Stuff like that. But you're talking some big money. You're talking over $1,000 for a nice size wall tent. Keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I haven't been on Craigslist in probably 9 years. I haven't been on Craigslist in probably 10 years. Marketplace, I've got my alerts set up on Marketplace for certain items. Of course, I set them up last year, so I've had several items pop up I couldn't afford. things that I need or would really like to have, but I've seen free tents that have mildew issues. Oh, I've never seen anything free on there. You're lucky to catch those. I've never seen any free tents on there. No one seems to know what the hell Lysol is for. Look in the rummage garage sale sites on Facebook. Be surprised. We have a 3-room tent with metal bed frame and mattress. Oh wow, that's kind of cool. Three-room tent. Now that's damn near heaven right there. I had a nice Civil War era officer's wall tent for a while. and I got it from one of the sale sites online, and I kind of got snaked on it a little bit because it cost me, um, oh my God, I think I paid $700 for that tent, and they even shipped it to me. I had to get my own poles, but the poles were all 1x1s, so it wasn't hard. I just went out and bought 2x4s and cut those puppies in half lengthwise. But I got it, and it was so mildewed. It had been mildewed for so long that when you set it up nice and tight, a strong wind would start pulling the fibers apart on the walls in some sections. I had to do a lot of patchwork on that tent, getting back into strong enough material I could stitch to. I quit buying tents from those tent sellers and stuff. We use a 12 by 14 dome. It's really good and easy to use. I don't like the tinning. Courtesy of my godbrother. No idea how much work is involved. Rummage garage sale sites on Facebook. I'll have to check into those. No, I got that tin off a page on Facebook that was what, canvas smoke and fire or something like that. It was basically four reenactors, and they snaked me good on that one. Ours is awesome, very sturdy, has flaps over the roof, windows, so we can get ventilation. Our dome is a cheapo, but we've had the thing 15 years. Yeah, I would definitely like to get a larger tent for the wife and daughter and I when we do. So I mean, we go clear up to almost where Sonny's at, um, to do our family reunion and stuff every year with the wife's son's dad's family, and we normally have, God, 30 spots in that campground rented out by the end of July for the reunion. I don't even know if we're going to make it this year because there's nobody to watch Grandma. So there's a place in Springfield that is a tent rental place. They have a good source for used canvas, but most of it is painted with ads. Yeah. Now, see, something like that, I would turn wrong side out. I'd put the ads on the inside, have the plain canvas on the outside. Um, Another big problem we run into is waterproofing. For years, um, people told us to use Thompsons, to get a large tote, fold the tent up, put it in the tote, fill it up just above the tent level with Thompsons. Leave it in there for 2 days, get it out, set the tent up, and let it dry into the canvas. Now they're saying that the Thompsons will start dissolving the fibers in the canvas. Last year, the wife went out and bought me spray waterproofing, and you need to use about 20 cans of that stuff on a small tent. If it's only sprinkling at night, it works pretty good, but if you get a downpour, you'll get misted all night long. So there's four of us in a tent. That was a dome tent, easy to set up. Fabric dye. Now, see, I thought about going out and buying the gold dye, because a lot of tents back in that time period were actually the gold canvas or the dark brown canvas. Um, I've thought about that though. Started doing the colonial era living history. We did camping in that style to learn. I did learn. It's a lot of work. Linseed oil. Never tried linseed. Hey, John. Good morning, bud. You popped in right as I was getting ready to, um, right as I was getting ready to end this. I got to go help the daughter clean her room. I get to spend my day helping a 13-year-old girl clean her bedroom up. Yay. Look up how to make oilcloth. I'll do that. I'll do that. But all right, guys and gals, it is that time. It is time for me to be like a fat baby and head out. Time for me to be like a tree and leave. Time for me to be like a bunch of birds and get the flock out of here. Don't forget, I will be on for 6 hours tonight, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 12 midnight. And we're going to have some fun. So, everybody, KG, Sonny, Tony, John, Jan, Sean, Candy, I know I'm forgetting folks, Tony, you guys all have a great day. Have a good Friday the 13th. Stay away from black cats and ladders and just be safe. We'll catch you guys tonight. But until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. We'll catch y'all later.